Hello all, this is YouTube video update, film update for August 19th. YouTube, Rumble, TikTok film update for August 19th, 2023. If you also notice that I changed the logo on my films, you can see it now. That's going to be what it's going to probably be from now on. I'm going to make this kind of short because I'm going to do a small politics one and a small social media one. The upcoming elections are going to be kind of comedic, but yet they're also going to be sad. A lot of people who are too stupid, you're going to have to take your head out of your ass. The ones who are progressive, who actually care about this country, decide wisely. There's a lot of voter fraud going on, and there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of politicians are going to be laughing at you because they don't want to admit what's going on, and there's going to be a lot of reporter moderators only asking certain questions that puts the politician in their own way. I would encourage a lot of people to purposely be in the audience, and when they start lying, interrupt it. When the cops come, the cockroaches come out, and the reporters want their bodyguards, start causing riots. Not a riot, not a damaging one, a good protest during a broadcast to the point where they can't broadcast it. Even if they say, oh, the audience is getting rambunctious, the audience is taking revenge, the audience is doing this and the audience is doing that, and the politicians are going to laugh and they say, the audience is becoming out of control. Do it to a point where enough of you are protesting, enough of you are being bodyguards to the protesters, and enough of you are doing protesting against the cops, and enough of you who are bodyguards for the people who are protesting against the cops, who are going against the politicians. It's time to start doing damage on the politicians, because all they're really doing is becoming wealthier while all of us are becoming poorer. It's time to start doing some ethical damage. If you don't, you're going to be one of the causes about why things are the way they are. Biden, if you put Biden in the same area with Donald, to put it into perspective, if a kid drops a hamburger by accident, Donald would be the one to buy the cheeseburger, while Biden would be the one to steal it from them. The reporters can say, oh, Donald has enough money, he's worth billions, he can afford it. No, the problem is, the thing is, Donald has higher standards. The only flip side of the coin with Donald is that he gives the freedom of choice in taking the COVID, but he does not know that it's a bioweapon. I don't know if Ted Cruz is going to be part of the election. I have no idea. He was an asshole enough to take part of the 3 elections. He's going to be laughing at everyone, but which should be exploited, which was seen on Alex Jones one time. All these politicians are hiring domestic terrorists on the internet to convince kids to commit suicide. Ted Cruz is too self-absorbed and too narcissistic and too self-serving to care about his daughter cutting her arm off, if you'll forgive the pun. She is one of the kids who are going through suicide because Ted Cruz cares more about being a senator than he cares about his own family. He's going to deny, he's going to laugh at you. Big fucking deal. Just be smart about the election. Don't just take every word that the politicians and the reporters say seriously. Everything they say had the mentality of, prove it. We have to lower taxes. Yeah, you said that for the past 30 years. We have to get rid of the human trafficking. You should have thought about that when you aided it. We have to shut down the southern border. You should have fucking thought about that for the past 30 years. We have to take care of this. You said that 30 years ago. You're the one! I voted this bill down, and you went against it! Yeah, okay, you just blamed each other to play the good theatrics. How about we all get rid of crime together? Fuck the cops. Start hiring third parties. Now, As far as this girl on the plane goes, I wanted to squeeze that in. Then I have a new analyzation, which last time I said I think quite possibly could. I never said, if you really go back, that what I'm saying what is the actual fact. This whole thing with the girl on the plane, it's a flip coin. She could either be damaged by the bioweapon to go nuts, or she could be another actor in the media because the media wants another distraction. It has not been proven yet. Because right now, the girl is apologizing for nothing. So, for the girl's real name, Tiffany Gomez, spelled green, orange, green, Edward, or Apple, Sam, okay? To her, I'm speaking out in the open, whether she hears this or not, it's a totally different color, also a different color. It's a New York expression, also a different color. If you're not an actor in this whole thing, sue the media outlet, no matter what form it is. Sue them for everything that they have, if you're not an actor. Because if it were me, they'd be slandering me. I'd be going public and saying, you're going to pay for my legal fees, and I'm suing you for slander. As far as this girl goes with the Queen of Chaos, the media is now advertising on Fox, it shows you the kind of mentality that the media has. Greg goes on the 5 and advertises himself as an advocate against crime. He advertises it as psychological warfare, but yet he goes on again, Greg Gutfeld, if I didn't say it before, because I'm going through a lot of thoughts fast. He has the girl on, and he's laughing with her. The whole staff of his show at night on Gutfeld, on Fox News Channel, every night at 10, he's laughing with her over celebration of crime. Now, he's going to probably say, I'm not laughing with her, I'm laughing over the fact that, quote, she's turned over a new leaf in life. You're not turning over a new leaf in life. You're not a born-again Christian if you're laughing about committing crime. But of course, if the girl got raped, she'd be crying the next day. Not that I'm advocating it, I'm not encouraging it, I'm just saying. Now, what I do advocate, I'm saying it out in the open, again, in my past films, I do advocate the act of assassinating every corrupt politician, no matter whether they are local, federal, all the way up to the Supreme Court. Right down from your desk secretary all the way up to the Supreme Court. I advocate their assassination. I also advocate the assassination of every corrupt cop in the U.S. I also advocate the assassination of every liberal and Democrat who causes psychological warfare, and I also advocate the act of assassinating Fauci, Bill Gates, Schwab, and Soros, and everyone else who is part of Soros's, of Schwab's totalitarian government. Just like I heard in the media in Auckland, New Zealand, someone was joking about blowing up the Parliament. I am an advocate of blowing up D.C. Yes, before I brought up Madonna and Johnny Depp. They were both advocating the act of assassinating every politician and blowing up D.C. At least they can say it. This is the kind of progression you need in the upcoming 2024 election. You need to eliminate the criminality. You will need to eliminate the media. Protest during the media if you need to. Cause it to the point where they can't broadcast. Hire a third party to commit crime, to get rid of crime. Yes, I advocate the hiring of all 5 mafias. Italian, Irish, Chinese, Japanese, and the Russians. I advocate hiring them. That is my YouTube Rumble video film update and TikTok film update for August 19th, 2023. I will see you guys next time.